Welcome students. Now we are going to discuss physics electrostatics first lesson, multiple choice questions. So look at the first question. Two identical point charges of magnitude minus q are fixed as shown in the diagram. So look at that is minus q in the left side and in the minus q on the right side. Okay. A third charge plus q is placed midway between the two charges at the point P, and it is shown in the green color. Suppose this charge plus q is displaced a small distance from the point P in the direction indicated by the arrows. And the red color recording all arrows. Either directions move pandrom. In which directions will plus q be stable with respect to the displacement? நீ நகரும் பொழுது எந்த directionsல அது stable இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறத we are going to discuss. So we are having four options, A1 and A2 directions, B1 B2 directions, அல்லது both directions, அல்லது stable இல்லாம இருக்குமா அப்படிங்கறத we are going to discuss. So look at the diagram. So in this charge that is present in between the minus q plus q, when the length decreases with the help of the properties of the charges, like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. So in this case minus q and plus q, if we are going or if we are moving the charges plus q towards the direction A1, what happens? So it moves and it goes to the minus q. Similarly in the direction A2 also it moves along the direction minus q. Okay, because the distance decreases, attractions will get. And along the directions B1 and B2, what happens? It moves. Because of both sides we are having the negative charges, again it comes back to the stable position. So look at the diagram. So again, if you are going to move the charge plus q towards B2, what happens? Again it comes back due to the equal charges. So now it clearly shows what's the result. Maximum? Yes. That is along the direction B1 and B2 is the answer. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the second question. Which charge configuration produces uniform electric field? So point charges, uniformly charged infinite line, uniformly charged infinite plane, uniformly charged spherical shell. So in the first case we are having that formula you already studied in your book. Due to that formula E will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. And in the case of the second uniformly charged infinite plane also we are having the electric field, that is E will be equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught lambda by r. And in the third case uniformly charged infinite plane, E will be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. And in the fourth case that is uniformly charged spherical shell, we are having the three cases, that is E will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, E will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by capital R square, and the third case is that is E will be equal to 0, that we already discussed. So due to this among the four options that is E will be equal to we are having, and in these cases that is option A, option B and option D, there will be changes in that distance, that is R. But in the case of option C, that is E will be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So in this case sigma is constant, epsilon is constant. So what will be the answer? So option C will be the correct answer, that is uniformly charged infinite plane. Okay, now we are going to discuss the third questions, and it is very, very simple and easiest problem also. That's you are going to count the linings, electric linings, that's all. So what is the ratio of the charges for the following electric field line patterns that is given? So for options 1 by 5, 25 by 11, 5 and 11 by 25. So electric lines are forces. So due to that electric flux linings we are going to calculate. So in this case Q1 by Q2 you have to find. With the help of the electric flux, you know that formula, that is pi will be equal to q by epsilon naught is the general formula. So here Q1 and Q2 both charges means you have to find pi 1 and pi 2, and with the help of the pi 1 and pi 2 you find the answers. So step 1 here, pi 1 will be equal to Q1 by epsilon naught, and in the case of step 2 pi 2 will be equal to q by epsilon naught, and in the case of step 3 pi 1 by pi 2 will be equal to Q1 by epsilon naught into epsilon naught by q2. So in epsilon cancel ஆயிடும். So pi 1 by pi 2 will be equal to q1 by q2. அப்போ in this case அந்த electric lines of forces how the electric lines, how many electric lines that are present அப்படிங்கிறத வச்சு Q1 by Q2ங்கிறத ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணலாம். So look at the diagram. So in the cases Q1 we are having 11. So the charges that flows, electric lines of force that moves from 1 and then to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 like that. So totally in the case Q1 we are having 11 fluxes, and in the case Q2 the total charges, so 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So total 25. So Q2 will be equal to 25. So the answer will be Q1 by Q2, which will be equal to 11 by 25. Option D is the correct answer. Now we are going to discuss the fourth question. It is a direct problem also. So you have to write the given data. What are the given in this case? So look at the question. An electric dipole is placed at an alignment angle of 30 degree. That is given in the case with an electric field of 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per Coulomb. So it experiences a torque equal to 8 Newton meter. The charge on the dipole, if the dipole length is 1 centimeter. So around 4 options கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, 4 millicoulomb and 8 millicoulomb, 5 millicoulomb, 7 millicoulomb. Milli, you know that value, that is 1 into 10 power minus 3. So given data you have to write separately. So theta will be 30 degree and the electric field E will be 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per Coulomb, and the torque tau will be 8 Newton meter, and dipole length 2a. So total 1 centimeter, which will be equal to 1 into 10 power minus 2 meter. You have to find the charge Q. So you have to write the formula. That is direct formula, that is tau will be equal to P vector cross E vector, and it will be given as A cross B, and the formula that is PE sin theta. So PE sin theta, இங்கே P அப்படிங்கிறது எதுக்கு ஈக்குவல்? 2AQ க்கு ஈக்குவல். அந்த எலக்ட்ரிக் டைபோல் மொமெண்ட் அப்படிங்கிறத படிச்சிருப்போம், அதோடைய ஃபார்முலா. ஸோ டோட்டல் ஃபார்முலா 2AQ E sin theta. ஸோ அப்போ Qங்கிற அப்படியே வச்சுட்டு 2A E sin theta இந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு வந்துட்டு அப்படின்னா torque by E 2E EA sin theta அப்படிங்கிற ஃபார்முலா வரும். ஆனால் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்ச given data இருக்கக்கூடிய வேல்யூஸ் அப்பெல்லாம் சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணுறேன். ஸோ Q equal to 8 by 2 into 10 power 5, that is 2A அப்படிங்கிறது எதுக்கு ஈக்குவல்? 1 into 10 power minus 2 க்கு ஈக்குவல் into 2 into 10 power 5 into sin 30. இந்த sin 30 degree அப்படிங்கிறது 1 by 2 க்கு ஈக்குவல். And in the next case என்ன பண்ணுறோம், அந்த 2 and 2 கேன்சல் ஆயிரும். So the value will be 8 by 1 into 10 power minus 2, 10 power 5 இருக்கு. அப்போ 5 minus 2 அப்படிங்கிறது equal to 3. அப்போ 8 by 10 power 3 வரும். 10 power 3 அப்படிங்கிறது numerator போயிடுச்சுன்னா 8 into 10 power minus 3 coulomb. இங்கே 10 power minus 3ங்கிறது milli. So the options will be 8 millicoulomb. இது உனக்கு 2 marks கேட்கலாம். Okay. Now we are going to discuss the fourth problem. We completed the fourth problem. Now we are going to discuss the fifth problem. So 4 Gaussian surfaces are given below with the charges inside each Gaussian surface. 4 Gaussian surface charges கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So rank the electric flux through each Gaussian surface in increasing order. The Gaussian surface வந்து என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, electric flux, சரியா? அந்த electric flux பைங்கிறத increasing order நம்ம சொல்லணும். So look at the diagram. நீங்க வந்து என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, இப்போ A, B, C and D. அப்போ ஏங்கிறது டோட்டல் சார்ஜஸ், அந்த சார்ஜஸ்க்குள்ளார எவ்வளோ சார்ஜஸ் இருக்குது அப்படிங்கிறத ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணணும். Now look at the A. So look at the diagram. So in this case, A means total value, that is plus 2Q plus Q minus Q. அப்போ minus Q plus Q இங்கே cancel ஆயிடும். So total value for A will be equal to plus 2Q. And in the case of B, only two charges, that is plus 2Q and minus Q. அப்போ என்ன ஆன்சர்ஸ் வரும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ரெண்டு கூட்டம் பொழுது இது வந்து அடிட்டிவ் நேச்சர் தான், சரியா? அந்த இதை நீ அவுட் கட் பண்ண போகிறேன். அப்போ ப்ளஸ் Q. அடுத்தது என்னது? C. இதில் ப்ளஸ் Q and மைனஸ் Q இருக்குது. அப்போ ரெண்டு ஆட் பண்ணினா it will be 0. and in the fourth one, that is only minus Q we are having D. ஸோ இதை வந்து ஈஸியாக அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடுவேன். உனக்கு வந்து மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் படிச்சிருக்கீங்க, மைனஸ் அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் இன்க்ரீசிங் ஆர்டரில் வரும் எல்லாமே. அப்போ மைனஸ் Q 0 plus Q அப்படிங்கிறது 1Q க்கு ஈக்குவல். அப்போ plus Q and plus 2Q. அப்போ இந்த ஆர்டர் வருது. அப்போ என்னது? D, C, B, A. So the option A is the correct answer. That is D is less than C, less than B and less than A.